Guys, welcome back to another video. This is another like weather natural disaster type reaction, and this one is of the Japan 2011 tsunami / earthquake, which is just a crazy thought. I mean, tsunami and an earthquake together. I guess the earthquake caused the tsunami, but just a crazy thought. And this is something this is one that I have. It's something that sounds familiar, and I do remember sort of seeing like things about this in the past, and I feel like we did a bit of this when I was in school, but I can't fully remember. And again, the video I'm going to do a few video reactions on it, but let's just read into sort of the details. So on March the 11th 2011, a magnitude 9. Wait, magnitude 9, what was that San Francisco one? 7? What's the highest? Is it called the Richter scale? I can't spell, so don't laugh at me. Richter. So it goes up to... Wait, so it goes up to 9. Wait, so literally 9 is the highest. Oh my god. So it's literally the most brutal it could ever be. Wait, so magnitude 9 earthquake shook northeastern Japan, unleashing a savage tsunami. The effects of the great earthquake were felt around the world, from Norway's... Wait, Norway? That's literally the other side of the world. To Norway's fjords, to Antarctica's ice sheets. The tsunami debris was continued to wash up on North America's beaches years later. So it was in 2011, March the 11th. Magnitude 9. Areas affected: Japan, shaking tsunami, Pacific Rim tsunami. Number of deaths: 50,897. What? See, I've not really got on to like tsunamis much, so I don't really know well, obviously they're very, very chaotic, but I didn't really know how they would compare to like other things that I've seen. But judging off this is the most people that have like passed away from a natural disaster that I've looked upon so far, which is actually astonishing. And look at the damage: $360 billion. What? That injuries non-fatal 6,157. My god. So judging off this, these videos are going to be absolutely wild. I don't know which ones I'm going to do. And if it's the earthquake the earthquake and the tsunami that I'm thinking of, I feel like there's that one clip that I've seen before, but I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to check a few of these videos out. I'm probably going to do the top one, this one, and maybe 1, 2 here and there. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Like, is this the most sort of violent natural disaster ever? Because judging off what I've just seen, this has to be one of them. Like, some of these sort of, like, the people that were killed, the damage that was done is something that I've never really seen in videos before. But we're going to check this out, and yeah, let's just see some of these clips, man. Wait, what's the... So this is all like where like the calm before the storm, yeah? I know this is going to get loud, so I'm going to turn the audio down a bit and see. How have I never seen this footage or anything like this before in my life? I need to start looking at more things more, man. Look how quick it's coming in as well. Oh my god. And they're just staying there, bro. I'll be out. Jesus. Look how quickly it's coming in now. Oh my god. That's the scariest thing. These guys don't really have an idea of what's about to happen. Truly, they're probably scared seeing this, but like, no, I don't think anyone could have predicted this kind of chaos that we're about to sort of witness, man. Is this all the same video? Yeah. Let's see when it starts. Like, oh my god, it's just taking boats now. Oh my. God damn. I want to see it when it's like it starts coming into like the. There's still just cars driving about as well. God damn. Boats are just going into like. Wait, what? Yeah, they are. You can tell how scared they are. My god. Look how far that's gone in. Oh my. Within seconds. Look, 10 seconds before there's none there, and now it's just. It's just flipping cars and Bro. Look how it's just dragging the cars like they're nothing as well. That's how strong this is. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the actual... I'm sorry, this is... It's just dragging like houses and stuff as well. I'll tell you what, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Look how it's just dragging those cars like it's nothing, man. My god, there's boats coming out. This is all in the space of 7 minutes. 7 minutes. This is all just changed everything. Look how. Oh, that is an insane. Like, look at that everywhere. It's just covered. Imagine being caught up in this. That's the scariest thing, man. Look how quick it is as well. Look how high is there, man. How long do tsunamis last for?
何
Boats just
Ah.
look how quick it's still coming in as well. Oh my!
なんだよ
What? It's
人がいた
it's getting higher.
大丈夫だ
Oh my god!
津
Look how
波
it's coming in now.
何これあ人がいた大丈夫だ
I'm speechless, man.
もう
I've
こういうとこ
never.
やでよ
I didn't even know this kind of stuff was possible, man. Like nature can do some crazy things, but to this extent, I really. And there's just boats just flying around in the streets. I just want to see. Does it literally just reach the point where it's literally just level? I mean, it pretty much is at this point. It's always zooming in now, so you can even see that more. I'm going to be looking at a few of these videos now, because obviously this was focused on one individual point. But I'm definitely going to check out some more for sure, man. Look at the debris everywhere as well, man. I don't say the debris, but in the actual ocean, coming into onto the land. But obviously this isn't land at that point.
2回までアウトが
What? It's just tearing the whole city apart. Just tearing it apart, man.
Huh? 全部当たってるあそこに人はいたっけあの建物緑の家上に上がってればいいなまだ
That footage is insane. So you see it here there now. So it's level now. It's probably higher than it was. Well, it is higher than it was initially. But let's just see sort of in comparison to the start. To just within 14 minutes. That is crazy. So judging off this one, man, there's gonna be some. I mean, this is just one bit of footage. This isn't even like switching up from different people's perspectives. This is just one bit. I'm probably gonna do this one last, just because I feel like that one may get blocked. But let's look at this one. This is a short one as well. The loudest one. Wait. Let's just see this one start. Oh my days. See, this is how you sort of picture a tsunami. Like, I didn't realize that sometimes it would come in like waves, so it wouldn't all come at once. This is sort of how I picture it, like all like a lot, the sea sort of level being a lot higher and it all coming in as like one big wave. Look at that random boat just, oh no, wrong place at the wrong time. Jesus. How quick that is as well. What is boat? I want to see if it comes to those boats or like, I mean it will, won't it? Without a doubt. Oh no. What? My fucking god. Oh my god. This just gives me such insane anxiety, man. Look at the speed, the strength, and the height. Look at that. Watching this stuff just makes me... I'm just lost for words how this can even be a possibility, man. That was a shorter one, but I'm gonna see more, man. This is some of the crazy stuff I've seen.
8.9 magnitude.
This might get blocked as well, so if it does, I'll post it on second channel.
Big number. It was the 5th largest earthquake in history. But you can only really understand the enormity when you see these pictures. An earthquake so strong it literally shifted the Earth's axis by about 25 centimeters. It all started at the epicenter near Sendai, 230 miles northeast of Tokyo. Shock waves that gave birth to a massive tsunami that started 35 minutes later, Saigai, the Japanese word for disaster.
That tsunami reached 23 feet high in some places, nearly twice the height of me standing on Chris's shoulders, for example. And that wall of water is primarily the cause of a death toll that is in the hundreds, but is certain to rise, with 88,000 people in Japan still unaccounted for. The tsunami is also what triggered so many fears in the U.S. today, as the entire West Coast and Hawaii went on alert.
Oh,
but
wow.
Tsunami alerts and warnings were not foolproof in Japan. The people there had little time to prepare, and even worse, few places to run.
It has SOS. Helicopters, please land here.
Today, Japan woke up to widespread devastation. It is hard to believe it's been just 24 hours since the most massive earthquake in recorded Japanese history. It began as a sunny Friday, much like many others. But at 2:46 in the afternoon, without warning, the earthquake struck.
This is the diet session recorded earlier, right when the earthquake hit Tokyo.
God damn.
The people that I work with here in Tokyo, it was normal for them. And shortly after that, it started to get scary.
We are experiencing an earthquake.
Building with terrifying intensity.
Everything is falling. Holy.
As the quake rumbled across the country, school children ran in fear. Shocked supermarket shoppers tried to stay on their feet. Airport travelers dodged falling debris. A TV crew setting up for an interview was suddenly interrupted.
So the earthquake itself was, we saw it as 9 magnitude, but it was obviously very destructive in itself. And then the tsunami on top of that. How do you even deal for that, man? How do you even deal for that?
In Sendai, the city closest to the
No way to
epicenter,
prepare
books
at
flew
all.
from shelves. Debris from buildings crashed to the ground.
Oh my god.
Pedestrians ran for cover.
Oh God.
189 miles away in Tokyo, confusion and then panic.
Kind of scary. This building's swaying across over here. Oh, scary moment.
Below ground, an American working in Japan captures this dramatic video in the subway.
This was somebody taking you by 2 hands and just shaking you constantly for a good 3-4 minutes and just wasn't stopping. I was amazed how long this thing was going. It just did not want to stop.
All right, I'm gonna go under the desk.
The quake lasts 5 agonizing minutes.
When the earthquake hit at its strongest point, it was so significant that I couldn't stand up in my room. That's how much the building was moving at the height of the main quake that hit.
And leaves Japan's capital city incapacitated. Trains stop, power is cut to 4 million buildings, phones are out. Flights trying to land in Tokyo are diverted to U.S. military bases elsewhere in Japan. Buildings in Tokyo swayed back and forth for half an hour. As powerful aftershocks rock the island nation, news anchors wear helmets on television. But the disaster has only just begun.
Bro.
The quake unleashes 3 massive tsunami waves that hurtle toward the coast of Japan at speeds of up to 500 miles per hour.
What?
In Sendai City, a tsunami reached as far as 10 kilometers inland.
For the people in the northern city of Sendai, still dazed from the quake, there was too little time to react.
A large part of the city has been struck, engulfed by this tsunami.
Huge boats are torn from their moorings and tossed into overpasses. Houses are crushed like kindling by the awesome power of the waves. And everything is smashed together into a deadly wall of debris that consumes everything in its path. As the wave streaks along the flat countryside, the CCTV cameras record the slow-motion swallowing of an entire airport.
I can't believe
A
this,
bullet train
man.
filled with passengers and tourists traveling along the coast disappears, so far without a trace.
We are watching this incredible torrent of debris.
In the ocean, a huge whirlpool
What?
comes off the coast.
Oh my god, it doesn't stop. A fucking whirlpool. Bro, this is literally like... It can't get worse than this, can it? It literally just cannot get worse than this. Like, every possibility is just happening at this sort of moment in time.
A result of the ocean floor essentially cracking open, the water acting like it would as if a bathtub is draining, potentially sucking everything down to the ocean floor. Miyagi police report that a boat with 81 people on board is missing.
Please evacuate
Oh
and
my
take
god,
precautions.
Japan is the only country in the world with an early detection system for earthquakes. It worked well by all reports, sending warnings across the country and allowing some factories time to shut down. Still, an oil refinery explodes.
And that fire in an oil refinery completely under control. A large inferno.
What?
Perhaps most ominously, this nuclear plant on the coast of Fukushima is in a state of emergency when its backup generator fails, compromising its ability to keep its radioactive core cool. The reactor is only 170 miles northeast of Tokyo. Even as Japan mobilizes a global realization that the giant wave is traveling east across the Pacific.
So we don't know the height of the waves if and when they hit these islands.
That is absolutely unbelievable. Here it comes again.
And other countries begin to brace for impact.
This is coming straight over the wall onto the main road.
Are you telling me this reached other countries?
In the hours
Well, it did.
before,
It showed that, but...
police prepare for the worst, evacuating tens of thousands of people near the beach. In Hawaii, a series of waves 7 feet tall hits just after 8 a.m. Eastern, but fortunately does little damage. Crescent City, California, hit by a tsunami back in 1964, had a hard day today as well. An 8-foot wave came in, destroying the city docks and piers, doing millions of dollars in damage. Similar scenes in Santa Cruz, but nothing like the scenes of devastation in Japan. Late today came word that the missing ferry boat and its 81 passengers had been found. Rescuers have arrived via helicopter. But for Japan, the long journey back has only just begun.
This woman who comes from Yokohama says she cannot reach her family and she's worried about them.
Overnight, tens of thousands of people slept on the street in 37-degree weather or huddled in shelters, contending with over 100 frightening aftershocks.
Aftershocks have been consistent. I have to easily say there's been over 30 throughout the day.
This morning, rescuers...
But aftershocks are like sort of mini earthquake kind of things, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case. Like after it's actually happened. Mate.
Across the country as survivors emerge, and fresh scenes of devastation and tragic human loss. A bridge snapped in half. People perched atop a shattered apartment building. Amazingly, with its strict building codes, Japan came through with much less damage than other countries would have suffered.
And thank God for the way they build buildings here, because I may not be talking to you.
A cautionary tale for those other nations in the deadly ring of fire.
We're joined now by Akiko Fujita, our ABC News reporter in Tokyo. And now, Akiko, things have had some time. People have had some ability to get settled there through the day. What are you seeing?
Well, we're still seeing plenty of gridlock out here. You can see all the cars just jammed. We're seeing this on many roads as people try to head out towards the disaster zone. Traffic not so bad away from it. In Tokyo, we are starting to slowly get back to normal. Some train lines back up and running. We see the street lights working, power running, and water running as well. So things slowly starting to get back to normal out here, but obviously the hardest hit area up north, not the case.
And the fear of the unknown there must be tremendous. What are you hearing? What are people concerned about?
Well, the biggest concern really is just the death toll. When you look at those images, massive waves just...
Oh, so the Ring of Fire is an actual thing then? I didn't know if he just sort of made up a sort of a thing to say, or like, but I'm seeing this, I'm guessing the word Pacific Ocean. So between like Australia, Japan, the US, and then like sort of countries in South America. And like you've got Hawaii in the middle of that, and like all the sort of like Tahiti and all them countries. I need to see more, man. I just can't get over how absurdly crazy this is. I can't. Like, I don't want to just keep watching this because I know I'll just end up doing this for like 2 hours or so, but I want to see that. Maybe I think I'm maybe thinking of the 2001 now. Is there like a 2001 one as well, or not? Wait, let me just look at. I'll look at. Just give this one a little look. Mate, I can't. I've never seen anything like this. Like, I've been doing some of these videos for a long time, and the disasters that I've been sort of reacting to have been horrific. But this is something that... Is this from the same thing as well? This is something that I would never... I can't believe this. I'm so like shocked. This footage is... I feel like this may be from the same... Because this is released in 2012. Let's see this. This is going to be the last one for sure though, but... To see like how it comes in and just within seconds it just causes the craziest damage. So I'm repeating myself a lot, I apologise. Look how quick that's rising. Oh my god. They didn't even seem that high up either. It's so quick. Oh, this is wild, man. This one kind of looks like that. The angle looks like they're uphill as well. I might be wrong with that. But if they are uphill from like where the sea is, and it's coming up still this quick, it is because yeah, you can see it's struggling to get up certain parts. Mate, this is nuts.
プレハブ動いてるよ。動いてる。プレハブ動いてるよ。
Oh my god. I'll be honest, I might have to do another video on this. I don't know if I should or not, but there's just so much footage of this that I've obviously missed.
これ切れるでしょこれ。切れるでしょこれ。切れるよ。
How do you deal with this, man? As a country, how do you deal with devastation like this? Bro, this is wild. There's just so much footage I want to see, but I know this video is going to end up being like 40 minutes long. But yeah, this was crazy. This is absolutely terrifying. It's one of the worst nightmares. I mean, again, this just makes me feel even like more blessed about just the country that I live in. It's just so basic. Like everything in the UK or in England is just so basic. The weather, it's never too hot, it's never too cold. And then the actual sort of natural disasters, there's never like things like this. Touch wood, is there any wood anywhere? Don't think there is. There's no wood, so I hope I'm not jinxed myself, but this is, I can't put into words how just mind-boggling this is. I can't believe this is even a possibility, man. I want to actually search up how long can how long did the 2011 tsunami last? 6 minutes. Then obviously it was obviously on the land for like such a long amount of time. Yeah, I'm just sort of speechless here. I'm sorry that I'm not really saying much. This is just nuts. I can't believe this. Bro, nature is something else. When you really think about it, the fact that it can just cause this kind of devastation within seconds, within minutes. Like again, we've done like storm reactions, we've done fires, we've done all these different things. But to see this is just something that is just a whole new level, I feel like. I don't know if this comparison is really a fair thing to make, but if there's even people watching at this point, because we're like 35 minutes in, but what is seen as the sort of the most devastating sort of natural disaster there could be, like between volcanoes, tsunamis, all these different things, just sort of like tornadoes, like just all these things. I guess it depends on where it happens. Like if it happens around where there's a lot of people, it's going to be more devastating no matter what it is. But wow. I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Again, I might have to do more videos in this in future. I don't know if I should or not, but if people would like to see that, I'll be down to do so. Maybe you could suggest some videos, or maybe other things, other tsunamis that have happened in the past, other earthquakes. Suggest in the comments, because this stuff is new to me, but my god, this is crazy. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Until next time, like, subscribe, peace.